I had a good track weekend, and one of the things that I want to take care of now that the Coyote swap is done, I'm going to put on my Cervini's hood and then get that painted. So there it is in the box, and the car's here. I'm going to back it out and get started. Just taking the hood out of the box, as you can see, heat extractor hood. It does have some brackets here that I'll take off where it's bolted underneath. We're going to take this and we're going to put it on this. This is my preliminary fit. Fits pretty good. I had to do some filing on the hinge under here on the back side there where the two bolts go in. These have bolts that go into nutserts where the other has studs, which I guess I could replace, but basically I did just kind of elongate the slots a little bit more. And the other thing is the release here. This is a little bit too wide to actually come in between here and then give you your safety lock. So instead of taking material off of this, I am going to reshape this a little bit with an arc, little curve right on this section here, and that way this will allow this to go in and fit in between that block a little bit more, and then snap over and let this lock in the safety lock. Basically just took just ever so little off of this right here. Now the hood will close and it latches in here, and I get my safety lock going across in here. So I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit with my little cookie pad and make this a little bit smoother, get rid of the jagged edges. And I'm going to do the same thing here on both sides, and I think I'll be set. Oh, much better. Now it's slammed. There's the new look. I actually like it a lot more than the Scoop. I think it'll look different from the driver's perspective. And I do have the vents, the vent covers that go in here. So I think once this gets painted, it's gonna look really sharp, and it's getting painted the same color as the car. Alright, I'm headed to the body shop. We're gonna paint the top side of the hood today, so that's gonna get fitted, and while I'm there they're gonna blend it into the fender, so the existing GT, instead of masking it off, I'm gonna replace it. So the only badging difference that I'm gonna do to show the difference between the stock GT is I purchased the charcoal GT. I'm not putting a 5.0 on it. I like the GT. I want to be subtle, and I already did the one in the back. That's going to be the badging, just the old black GT, not the chrome one. The rest is going to stay the same. Okay, here I am at the body shop, getting the headlights out. We'll take this one out. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Well, that should do it right there. Okay, I'll unscrew this and take the antenna off because they're going to blend in. We'll take the GTs off, mask it, put the hood on, and go to town. Got everything stripped off, which wasn't much, just the emblem on the side here, on both sides. This is going to get masked. I was going to do the bumper, but I'm going to do the bumper at another time because I may change it. So headlights are out. GT's off on this side. I still have to take this off so they don't have to mask it. And then the hood's going to get sanded on the outside put on, and then we'll paint the outside and blend into the fenders. So that's the next step. So this is the underside, my Cervini's hood. So this is finished, and we're gonna get this bolted on the car. All right, hood's been sanded, and we just fit it on. So now it's gonna get masked off, taped off, and fender sanded, and then shoot the whole thing. Just got the car back from the body shop, and I mentioned I was going to be replacing these. The only badging that I want to do for the Coyote is a black GT. I'm not putting the 5.0 on. This has already been scraped off. I just did this to give me an idea on where everything's supposed to be, because this is basically, it's 24 inches to the top of the T from the ground up. So I'm going to line it up that way, because this doesn't have the other big dot in the center that goes through the big hole, and this one's off on this side a little bit anyway. So I am going to place this one to where it's like right about there, something like that. And I think I'm going to get some tape and go across here with a line, so when I peel the sticky tape off, I'll have something to line up to, and I'll just set it on there. Just I It looks pretty darn good. Okay, so that's where it's going. So let me peel this out of here so I don't get stuck on the back. I'll have something to grab onto. Right there. So I say speak now or make a mistake, one or the other. Okay, this one sits about 24 and a 16th above that. So basically I'm using that top line of the T as my guide, and and that's going to be my new badging for the Coyote. It doesn't say Coyote, but I don't want it to say Coyote. If I had an Acme sticker, I'd probably put an Acme sticker on there, but I have another thought and another plan for the Acme. So anyway, that's going to be the new badging on the Coyote swap, and I'm going to go do the other side. That's good. So okay. Now I am fully badged, and I also have the one in the rear on the trunk lid. The blue oval Ford sticker will stay blue oval and the chrome color, but at least these will be like that, and that takes care of the badging. Who said we didn't need any stinking badges? This is the new hood. Now it's been painted, same color as the car. They blended in with the fenders, and I really like this hood. I like this hood much better than the scoop hood. I do have the vents that go in here, but right now I'm going to leave them out. I got a track event in a couple of weeks, and I think I may just leave them out for that, and then I will get them installed because they just snap in. But again, there's my new GT badging, dark. I didn't want the 5.0, so that's what I did, but I am really pleased with the way the hood turned out. I love the color of this car, and the vision from the driver's seat is really nice. So